Climb the stone staircase more ancient than the mind can imagine. Find the cornerstone, and under it the copper box that is marked with his name. Unlock it. Open the lid. Take out the tablet of lapis lazuli. Read. The Epic of Gilgamesh, roughly 1300 BCE. What an intro. I don't know, I like that a lot. Well, I'm playing Heaven's Vault. I've heard a lot about it, and I'm excited to get started. I just want to appreciate this music. I've listened to the soundtrack a bit, and I believe this is the main theme. It has a really cool, kind of establishes a harmony that's consistent through the soundtrack where it pulls from the Dorian mode, which is like a minor scale with one tweaked note. I always think of the Force theme from Star Wars, and Rey's theme also pulls from that same scale. And it just kind of gives it a little more uplifting feel than just a straight old minor key. But I really love solo strings and piano. That combo I've heard a few times in some of the games I played, like Chants of Sennaar and Florence, which was a little 45-minute game that I think the soundtrack was purely like cello and piano. And I see some characters in the bottom right.
Stories don't have tidy beginnings. The past is always present.
Stories don't have tidy beginnings. The past is always present.
But there has to be a spark. Something that brings the past to light.
Please, climb carefully. Was that the robot talking? Yeah. You worry too much. I mean, what am I going to do? Fall? Yeah, fall. Take a moment to rest before you walk, mistress, please. Do I get to enjoy this music while I do so? I do indeed. I've heard a few things about this game. I mean, we're kind of completing the trifecta of language translating games. I did Chants of Sennaar first, and then people are like, you gotta check out Tunic, and you gotta check out Heaven's Vault. So I've done that, and I think this game is gonna be focused more on language translating, maybe, than at least Tunic. Here we go. Whoa. I can see where I came from. That's cool. Oh, and I can move my screen. I mean, this game is described as what? Archaeology exploration game? So that's cool. Is there any way to interact with this stuff? I mean, let's experiment at the beginning of the game. Can I fall? The game will not let me fall. See, this is good to find that out immediately. Yeah, this is the summit. This is as far as the path goes. This is as far as the path goes. What should the robot's voice be? All right. So yeah, I kind of saw a recent post on Outer Wilds subreddit that was like, if you like Outer Wilds, you should definitely check out Heaven's Vault. And a lot of the comments were very negative. A bricked up opening. There is something here. Haha. A lot of the comments were like, this is nothing like Outer Wilds. To keep people out, do you think? Or to keep something in? So I think kind of the similarities is just that it's archaeology and exploration, but a lot of people were saying that this is a much more patient game. You have to be very patient. So I am going to try my best to be patient. And in that vein, I think I'll probably do a little less cutting, a little less editing than I did on like Tunic, for example, which was a much more fast-paced game with a combat and frequent deaths and going back to where you died, that sort of thing. So this is going to be a slower paced game. I'm just gonna roll with it, and if you guys aren't vibing with it, I'm okay if this series gets fewer views than other series of mine. But anyways, let's tell the robot that there's something written here, and possibly we'll be able to translate it. I don't know. Ancient script. This must have been cut in when the mortar was still wet. But I think I can read it. Really? You can already read the language? Oh, yeah. I can't read that. Wow. That's so interesting how there's a lot of what looks like punctuation. I mean, I'm guessing that means Heaven's Vault. Is that possible? Cool. Ah, we go back in time some weeks earlier. That's good. The University of Iox. Of Eox.
My story begins on Iox. That was where I met the robot.
Mistress Aliyah? Mistress Aliyah Alazra. I gotta do a nicer sounding robot voice. I've been waiting for you, maybe like a C-3PO type deal. I have been asked to escort you to Professor Maersi. She is very anxious for your arrival. And who are you? I am a robot, mistress, as is apparent. This way. Do you have a name, robot? Is that intended to be a joke, mistress? No? Robots do not have names. We are, as I understand it, interchangeable. I've known a few robots. They're all a little different. How kind of you to say so, mistress. So, why has Professor Maersi sent you? I think that was who you said. Did you do something wrong? That seems unlikely. My ethical core protects me from serious error. This way. You should know that the professor's urgency was remarkable. Really? Let's question that. I said Q. Let's question that. What? How do I question that? Oh, maybe I can't question. I have to reply. Maybe we should keep her waiting. Don't want her making a habit of impatience. Wow. I cannot recommend that course, mistress. What? Okay, now I can queue. Have I got a promotion? With respect, mistress, I think that is most unlikely. Oh, and then can I click? I need to look at the controls for this game. Can I click on these yellow dots? Is that how I do it? Let's look at her. Yeah, clicking does the trick. She looks like a tiger in a cage. A most curious analogy, mistress. You understand I will be required to report it. Let's reply without a question mark. Oh, it doesn't... Why does it only... Oh, okay. Q is always question, R is always reply, and you can only do it if it's big and colored. So I'll ask about that. Required to? Of course. Professor Maersi is my primary user, mistress. Nevertheless, I will try to sugarcoat your opinion. Great. Good to know you've got my back. Shall we proceed? Sure. Oh, no, I gotta ask a question. Why is Maersi's room so far from everything? I imagine she enjoys her view of the tree, mistress. I am sure it is most pleasing to her. Ah, the tree of knowledge. Or so they call it. Each branch grows more branches. Alright, let's view this thing, see what that's about. Ah, is this a timeline, huh? And they're questions like we don't maybe know exactly when or exactly what happened? Interesting. This is cool. So, where are we now? Oh, okay, so everything is relative to now, right? This is awesome. This is in like real time, right? So a few hours ago, she called me back to Locks. And then what happened? All right, we joined the university. All right, well, okay, hold on. My birth. This sounds good. Elbereth is a place? Yes. Yes? Probably. And then 4 years later, we became friends with Oroi. And yeah, we lived in an orphanage. We met the man we would later work for. Maersi visits the orphanage. I wonder if she visited me because I'm the chosen one. Games have trained me to think this way, you guys. My first kiss. Alright, so then Maersi takes me away from the orphanage. I mean, about a year after we met. Oroi sets up her workshop. We talked about doing it together, but in the end, Oroi had to do it alone. Oh, Oroi is the lover. All right. Okay, and then Oroi had a daughter. She named her after me. That's very sweet. Wow. And then we joined the university. I began to study formally in the same group as Huang. Who the heck is Huang? I met Tappy. I'm going to mispronounce all these names. Sorry about that. Oroi introduced me to him. Okay, so we're still in, good contact with Oroi. Still good chums with her. And Tappy helped Oroi to get started after I left Elbereth. Okay, so maybe he's nice to us too? Alright, so then we found the Nightingale. Our ship. And I didn't tell Maersi, huh? And then Oroi had another son. Okay. I mean, another child. She first had a daughter, and now she had a son. Ah, Oroi helped to get the ship sailing, huh? Got it up into the rivers. So it's not a spaceship like I thought. Okay, and then I get my third robot. What about the first and second? But there were definitely problems with this one. 3 breaks down. Man, every robot I've owned has gone wrong or been lost, but 3 was worse than most. Oroi bought her from her, huh? Bought the robot from her. I never told Maersi what happened to 3. Okay, how do I go back to the robots? Do I get to see where my... No, I don't get to see the first and second robot. Wait, how do I get to see me? All. Ah. All right, my life. That's what I needed to see. Oh, gosh. Oh, is it because we were done? Is that why? All right, so then Professor Maersi wants me back on Iox. But what have I been doing? The university is on Iox, and then at some point I stopped studying, I guess. There's some stuff here. But I guess, oh, right, it's not lined up, so it's not part of the university. Okay, I see. And how do I click on this again? Do I click on this button? No. Ooh, timeline of the Nebula. Wow. We can get lost in this, huh? Yeah, like I said, I'm going slow. How do I zoom out a little bit? There we go. Okay. See, this is all going to help me later. Should I look at the Fallers establishing power on Iox? The Fallers destroyed the Empire, but they never extended the reach beyond Iox. Okay. What's the Fall? Yeah, here we go. The last Emperor. The crown of the Emperor was lost, and Iox fell. This is all generally the same time, although we're zoomed out so far, who's to say? The Fallers, huh? We call them the Fallers? That's a very uncreative name for the people responsible for the fall of Iox. They never extended their reach beyond Iox. And the Empire is presumably reaches beyond Iox, right? Iox is a star system? I don't know. The Loop Temple, huh? The Loop Faith of the Holy Empire. Okay, so the Holy Empire that fell was believed in the Loop. And then the university. Okay, I think I'm ready to exit on out of here. I'm ready to talk with Maersi. Whenever you reach the sun, wherever that is, I don't know. Let's remark. Whoa. I went outside the university grounds once, exploring. This is a very beautiful moon. You can tell it was once lush, fertile. There must have been huge forests, lakes, rivers, but they're all dry now. Let's ask about it? You've not been outside? Oh, that was the robot talking? I didn't pay attention. No.
I was 15 when Maersi rescued me from the slums of Elbereth and brought me here.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never seen such luxury or such kindness.
Yep, I have the suitable context for that.
I still don't know why she did it.
Still don't know, huh? You're the chosen one, Professor Maersi. Aaliyah, there you are. Come in. I don't know what accents these guys should have. I came as soon as I got your message, sort of. You don't need to flatter me, Aaliyah. Nonetheless, I'm glad you came. I know your work is important to you. Tell me what you need. We don't seem happy, so I guess I'll lean into that. Straight to business. Very good. You're our expert on history. Tell me what you make of this. It's certainly old. Empire period. The device is the eagle and sun. One of the scholars sent this brooch to me. Janika Renba. Do you know him? Maybe, I'm not sure. Everything's a little foggy. Look at the detail. I see them. Ancient markings. I know they're a hobby of yours, Aaliyah, but can you read them? The eagle wing brooch. I've never seen either of these groupings before, but the two words have some common elements, so they must have related meanings. What options do we have? Emperor and beloved. So these are related. So it's probably either Holy Emperor or beloved friend. An eagle wing, she said, had to do with the Empire. Like, that was her first thought. Well, no, that was my first thought. I said it looks old because I didn't want to say it looks cheap or whatever. But I think I'm going to guess Holy. What else do I have to go on here? Is this going to be like a pronunciation-based language? Or is this going to be like a conceptual language? Like, this symbol might mean religion, and this symbol might mean leader, right? And so, like, religion leader is related to holy, and religion leader is related to emperor. Or is it going to be like, this is what? This is an E sound, and this is an E sound. I don't know. Beloved friend. Like, I think if it's related to how it sounds... Interesting. Is that giving me a hint that beloved is related to friend? Let's just say friend beloved. What happens if we review it? Yeah, and does the adjective come first or does the noun come first? You know, is it Holy Emperor or is it friend beloved because the adjective goes afterwards? I don't know. We'll just say Holy Emperor. That was my instinct. I don't think it's gonna matter, because like, how would anyone? Yeah, I'm only guessing. Oh, it is cheap though, so why would it say Holy Emperor? What's this about? Janika told me he'd found something. That was over a month ago. Oh, is he lost? Do we need to find him? Janika isn't like you. He's an Ioxian through and through. You mean he's soft, huh? I mean he's reliable. Something persuaded him to go to Maersi of all places. I can't go hunting the Nebula for missing people, Aaliyah, but you can. You'll need to raise my stipend. You're a bobcat, Aaliyah. Come back when you found him, Aaliyah. Alright, so we can now visit Maersi in the Verdant Pass. And Aaliyah, you're taking that robot with you. Oh, I have terrible luck with robots. Thank you, Professor. I long to see the Nebula. Oh, and before you go, you should look in on Huang. He was eager to see you. Oh, where is he? Where he always is, I'd imagine. Nose in a book. I know he's rather beneath you, but you could at least say good faith to him. For the benefit of our little community. I don't owe anyone a greeting. Indeed. Nevertheless, he's down there, by the tree. You must have walked straight past him on your way in. Good hunting, my dear. I love how it fades. They're like their legs fade into the background. Well, I guess Aaliyah's legs don't fade into the background anymore. But, can I just say, Mistress Aaliyah, it is wonderful to be accompanying you. Oh, yes? And why is that? I find humans fascinating, and you are very different to most here. I've only recently been activated. I'm calling you 6. 6, mistress. I shall remember that. I wonder if I got Miari's translation correct. I think I did. The shape shows this is an Empire piece. I think we got it right. And the emperors believed themselves to be gods, so it makes sense that the words would be almost the same. Alright, I think that means we checked it off. Okay, so this is possibly giving us a little tutorial into how that language checking is going to work. So if we had gotten friend beloved, maybe she would have said, this doesn't make sense. Hopefully. But it still doesn't tell me. Where did this thing come from? Alright, we learned the ancient word for holy and empire, apparently. Where did it come from? Let's question 6. So where did they find you, 6? Me, mistress, like most robots on Iox. I was chipped carefully free from a concrete wall on the lower levels. What? We gotta reply with a question mark to that. You were buried down there? Indeed. I understand it to be not uncommon to find robots that way. We occur, I am told, like potatoes. What? Do you remember being down there? Trapped? No. I barely remember my activation. Well, okay then. I don't really care about that sculpture, apparently. Let's go talk to Huang. Aaliyah! I love getting to use the voices. I didn't know you were back on Iox. How are you, Huang? Well enough, well enough. I've been reading all day. I just came outside to rest my eyes, and there you were. And now I have to go. Good faith to you, Huang. Oh, before you depart, I found a line of ancient in the Annals of Mazwai I thought you might like, if you have time, that is. A line of ancient, huh? Is that the name of the language? Ah, show me and I'll let you know if I have time. Here, see what you think. I know what Empress means. Passage from the Annals. I know one of those words. I'll have to guess the other two. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so this word has very little to do with Empress. And over here, we have the same symbol. Oh. That starts and ends Empress, huh? Interesting. So what would be most related to Emperor and Holy? Because the symbol was in Holy, too. Huh. I mean, it would be very coincidental if it was buried robots. Perhaps the robots were important to the Empire in some way? Let's guess. Empress buried robots? I think that's correct. Oh, but I thought there weren't any robots in the Empire. Yeah, okay, so if I had known that, I wouldn't have guessed it. Well, this suggests otherwise. Oh, good faith to you. Wait, Huang, this sounds interesting. No, I want to go talk to Huang again. Huang, these... All right. Have you sailed before 6? No, I have no idea, mistress, but I am keen to find out. And so we left the hollowed walls of the university. All right. This was a productive timeline. Maersi seems to trust me, huh? Excellent. I don't know why exactly. And do we get to see... Let's see. All inscriptions. Solvable inscriptions. Is this unsolved? Okay, this is unsolved indeed. Cool. And if we click on that, we get to check more about it. Yeah, so what... I mean, this symbol that starts and ends Empress is an important one for that word, and also for the word holy. Huh. Maybe the middle word could be not. So something that is not religious in some way, something that doesn't have a soul, something like that. I don't know. Okay. Interesting. We'll keep that in mind, and we'll head on to the ship, hopefully, and go see what's his name aboard the Nightingale. My ship is my refuge. It's the only place that's truly mine. So I'm going to guess this is indeed a spaceship sailing the rivers. That's what she said some other time. So the rivers is maybe a colorful way of saying space. The journey to Maersi should be quick, mistress. Yeah, I don't see why Miari can't go herself. This is a waste of my time. Well, I'm an archaeologist, not a search dog. As she told you, mistress, she is an important person. You are not. I want to go to Elbereth 6, not Maersi. It's where we were born, where Orroy is. Renba can last another day. I want to go home. Mistress, Renba may be in urgent need. Oh, curse you. Robot. Maersi it is, then. Should be a quiet spot, at least. It is a moon of pigs and rice, mistress. Part of the Iox Protectorate, of course. I will prepare the ropes. I really like how the music has been working with the game here. It's not ever present. It's not some loopable thing, except it was a little bit when we were talking to Yari, right? It had like this very subtle string, probably a synth that was just looping. But we've been more getting silence or kind of the ambience, and then interjected with these short little instrumentals. Okay, let's plot a course for Maersi. Maersi is a tiny rural moon. It's where Janika told whatever. But why would he be visiting a rice farm? I could go there next. Let's do it. Ooh, I gotta read fast. Eoxian space. Sailing to Maersi in the Verdant Pass. Yeah, I love that they call it sailing. not rocketing off.
Maersi wanted us to sail to Maersi. It was a short sail through fast waters.
Oh, cool. Go right, mistress. Well, don't tell me what to do. Sweep sail. Ooh. I see the force of the river is fastest in the river, mistress. Whoa, this is crazy. Let's take a side stream, because why not? On the surface it appears the same, but there are deeper currents below. What happens if I keep going? I could reset, but I'm having fun. Oh, and this is for me the standout track on the soundtrack. It's called Nebula, right? I think this is Nebula, and it's so long and so beautiful. The path turns right momentarily, mistress, and so should we. I'm really glad I took that little slipstream. This is your ship, mistress. Pass control to 6. This is too fun. I don't care. Remba can wait another day, right? Can I reply here? Yeah, this is my ship. I call her the Nightingale. I found her in a ruined hall on Elbereth, covered in dust. She must have been someone's prized possession once. She's mine now. What happens if I get out of here? I can't. Okay. Whew. I didn't realize that turned the thing. What happens if I hit tab to navigate to Maersi? Is it fast travel me? You should go left shortly, mistress. Alright, I'll go left. Nope. I almost didn't go left. Whew, that was close. You did not think to give your ship to the curators on Iox. Wait. Oh, she's an archaeological find after all. Oh, I missed the time. Did I really? It said to go left. Oh, let's question that. Do you think I should give the ship to Iox? This is a test. Like, are you kidding me, robot? That would seem to me to be your job. But I am new to this, of course. Iox doesn't like people to have ships. But how would I be expected to have done it? They would have burned her. Wow, they would have burned her, huh? I'm glad we didn't let her burn the ship. Oh, this is so cool. Like, where even are we, in fact? Your ship is no secret, mistress. We made it to the Verdant Pass. Professor Maersi knows you sail, of course. Would she expect us to, like, charter a, you know, I don't know, taxi or something? Ooh, we can crash into things, huh? Maersi lets me do what I like. Whoa. Why did it do that? I didn't do that, chat. I don't really know why. That's Maersi. You can see the greenery from here. Okay, we made it. Somehow we made it. I enjoyed those wrong turns. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, and how did you pronounce it? Maersi, a farming moon. If Renba's here, I need to find him. And if he's not, I need to work out where he went.
We stepped off the ship and into the mud. Mud covered the ground and rock. And everywhere I looked, things were growing from the mud. And some of those things had legs.
Look at this place. Breathe the air. Oh, sorry, Six. I cannot breathe, mistress. As you are no doubt aware. Another one of those statues, right? That's like a similar sort of statue. Are they ancient statues? Or do modern people build them like that? Ah, well then. Let's see where Renba's got to. If we're really lucky, he'll have found an old pot. Oh, like she's being sarcastic? Like, whoop-de-freaking-do, an old pot. Yeah, we can ask a question. Where are we going? Yeah, so where do we start? There is a series of rice terraces. If we climb up away from the water, that should take us to the village. Like, climb up? Can I not just go in there? Don't fall, please. But there is no way I am crossing that, mistress. There was a dot. Robots cannot swim. Robots can't swim. Just take the path. You can wait, can't you? My power source is good for millennia, mistress. Waiting will not be an issue. Patience, however, is more limited. Alright, calm down. There's something scratched here. The emblem of Iox. Where? I suppose this is where the Maersi leave goods for the Eoxians to collect. Alright, I guess I see an Eoxian symbol there. Well, Janika won't be hiding in there. Why not? Alright, so let's get away from the water, like what's his name told us to. We'll climb up here, maybe. Yeah, this way then. There was probably a secret over there that I could have explored. Oh well.
The air smelled earthy and sweet.
Delightful. Rice. Did they grow anything else here? It would not appear so. And look at that statue. Just look at her. She towers over everything. Elbereth has a statue like that, sort of. It's just a pair of feet. Iox must approve, although I understood they had destroyed similar statues on other moons. Oh, interesting. Iox. Was that like the Fallers who destroyed the Empire and then they kind of destroyed the other stuff? This moon seems most poor to me. There are no proper buildings. There is mud everywhere. Okay, good. We click on that and we go to it. That's nice. And then I can look around while we walk. That's cool. Oh, what do you mean? You've never seen fields before? This is how most people live. I did not intend to give offense, mistress. I've never been off Iox before. Approach a villager. Let's ask him about Janika, whatever his name is. Good faith to you. Oh, my apologies, Ioxian. My pigs need me. Oh, and he has like a rural accent, not a upper class British accent. My apologies. Nope, that's not southern. There's plenty of rice stored up. Yep. This moon produces a surplus, mistress. For what good it does them. Let's go toward the village, right? That's what we said to do. Up this way. There must be someone here I can talk to. That man seemed to be too busy. We'll remark. The locals don't seem surprised to see me. Do they get visitors from Iox a lot? Or to see you, for that matter? I imagine robots collect supplies from here routinely. The locals I note also do not seem pleased to see you.
Street on Maersi. Buildings on stilts, jumping out of the bushes like children. It was so quiet.
Can we talk to any more people? Well, we can approach the well. Let's see what people were talking about when they said this game requires patience.
3 paths met at the heart of the village. I could imagine them all, sitting around here in the evenings, sipping rucker, and singing. It seemed nice.
Stranger. You talking to me? No one else in this village would talk to me. Forgive them. We understand things are not the same on Iox as they are here. And how are things here? On Maersi, one requires an introduction before talking to anyone. But you're talking to me. I've had some dealings with outsiders before. You could say I am forward. Well, I'm looking for an outsider. Perhaps you can help me. Who? A man named Janiki? No. I've not heard anyone by that name. Good luck with your search. They say the nebula is wide. Wait, hang on. Yeah, helpful. It appears Rembo was never here, mistress. Perhaps we should return to the ship. We can't just go back to Iox with nothing. Oh, I can move the text around a little bit. There is always the brooch, mistress. It might lead us somewhere. Indications of the source of the brooch crystal somewhere in the cyclones, eh? But he told Maersi he was here. It doesn't make sense. Unless he intended on flying here but never got there. Let's keep talking with this guy. Maybe he has more to it. I'm not finished with you yet. Is that so? Let's show him the brooch. You recognize this? I recognize the symbol of our Eoxian masters, of course. But do you recognize this brooch? No. No one here would own a brooch like that. Not every slave must wear their chains. You aren't afraid to criticize Iox. What would your people do to us? You already take our food. Good faith to you. I see. What's this dot here? It's the well. Oh, is that an inscription? At least this won't be completely wasted trip. It has been mostly scratched away. Symbols in the ancient script. I might be able to translate them. Ooh, we got some religious emperor symbols. This is the end of a line of text. Yeah. This is holy. We got holy, baby. We got holy. So, like the holy well. Or a holy spot. And then, yeah, these commas. Okay, so this comma has like a dot. That's, you know, probably part of the comma. But there's also like these kind of hyphen dashes there and there. The circle's new. The two double squiggles are new. This backwards comma is new. All right, very interesting. Can I do that? Oh, I can do that. Cool. That leaves one word to guess. What about there was a, oops, I didn't mean to do that. No, I hit a button. What? Why did hitting A say that? Oh, well, whatever. Beloved water, maybe. Or holy water, maybe. Oh, it even has like waves like water. But there was a circle in front, right? Does that mean like a combination? What does review do? Yeah, no. It's water. I'm comfortable. Does holy water work? What do you see there? Can you read this inscription? Child could read it. Symbols simply say water. I think it says more than that. We've lived here for many years, Ioxian. Don't question our authority. I'm gonna keep questioning it. Another thing. Yeah. I just want to find this man. Your husband, perhaps? Gone wandering. No. Shame. Woman like you should be married, even unhappily. If we had seen your husband, if he had met with an accident among us, what would Iox do? Whoa. Listen, I just want to know where he is. He met with an accident, perhaps. We've not seen him. Now leave. I don't understand why you're lying to me. The man sighed. He did meet with an accident here, perhaps. Your husband was here. He left in a ship. Then something exploded in the sky. Ooh. I do not know if that was your husband. That's all? And it is more than you deserve. Good faith to you, lady. Please, leave us be. Let's send down the wrath of Iox upon these guys for killing our husband. No, we shan't do that. You have anything to say to that, Six? You believe him? What happens if I go to the map? What happens if I... Source of the brooch crystal, maybe. Six thinks the crystal and the eagle brooch might have come from something interesting. It could be nothing to do, but... Renaki? What's Renaki? It's a market moon far outside the reach of Iox. I've never been there. Why is that important to us? Inferred the existence of a new location. Oh, no. Renaki, though. What's Renaki about? Okay, we can visit Elbereth. Huh. I mean, kind of seems like that's a complete dead end. I guess Renba's death... Yeah, okay, let's just talk with Six. Maybe he knows. I suppose there's nothing old here? No ruins? No ancient kings? No crumbling towers? Ah, we walked through a person. Ah, we walked through another person. Of course not, mistress. This is a farmyard. Well, this is a waste of my time. That's what it is. Renba's probably back on Iox again right now. Professor Miari would have contacted me if that was the case, mistress. He is out here somewhere, waiting. Wait, did you not hear the man? It seems as if Renba left. He exploded and has left us. Shall we leave? Wait. I'm confused. Wait, did it not record my talking with that man? Do I need to go talk with him again? Because, I mean, maybe someone here will talk with us properly. Hang on. What does my timeline say? It didn't update? Wait, I could have sworn it updated. Nothing? There's nothing. It's all, right? Huh. I feel like that was a momentous thing he told us. Are all the moons in the nebula like this, mistress? Where'd that guy go? He was helpful. Now this stuff I am cutting out for you guys. Okay, question. Now what would Janiki be doing here? We're asking Six. I don't care what Six says. I care what the guy said. Oh. Well, I mean, I guess we'll explore something under the leaves. This doesn't look like it belongs here. A sculpture. From the Holy Empire, I think. There's an inscription on the base. Another inscription. Holy Empire. Is that a single word? Is that a single word? Most likely not. Ancient scribes didn't always trouble to put in their spaces. I don't think they expected their writing to be read. So we got holy in there. That's nice. Let's see now. This could be... Whoa! Why did it go down? This sequence resembles... Okay, it was just telling me that it resembles... Yeah, the first and the last. Could be related to buried. But did I think this was buried? I'm not sure I thought that was buried. And which of these would be related to buried? Like, could this just be like a verb indicating that it's a verb? Because that middle part is very different. Maybe like a past tense verb or an adjective that, you know, a gerund, I think you call it, right? Okay, so water. But it's light, isn't it? Because instead of the waves of water, we have the beams of light. Okay. So follow the holy light makes sense, or toward the holy light. Follow or toward. I mean, those are pretty similar. Draw holy light. It's kind of similar too. Let's do follow, since buried is kind of like, well, hang on. Toward. What part of speech is toward? Like a preposition? We'll do follow. I don't know. Could still change my mind, but follow holy light? I'd hazard that this comes from the same site as the brooch, the one Maersi gave us on Iox. Having this should be useful in tracking down where these things originated. Okay. Let's remark on that. If Rembo was here, then someone must have seen him. Yeah, we talked with the guy. This place is small and full of people. Where'd he go? And we can reply to that, huh? Oh, that was the robot saying that. Someone must have seen something. All right, where do I talk with that guy again? We collected enough evidence to infer a hidden site exists, but I don't know enough to find it yet. And I can zoom out. Okay. Why do they build on stilts, do you think? Surely it doesn't flood up here. The mud, perhaps, mistress, or perhaps animals sleep underneath. You are from... you are from Iox. I was born on Elbereth. Does that make you like me? But you're from Iox. My name is Aaliyah. This is as friendly as I can be. Then you are not her, not Maersi. Oh. That's who you're waiting for? I heard your voice. You're Ioxian, but you said Aaliyah. My name is Aaliyah Maersi. No, I'm not Maersi. I'm sorry. I should have said nothing. No. Come back. We knew we needed come back. What did you make of Remba's Rouge anyway, Six? No, I wanted to question the lady. The one he sent to Maersi. I was struck by the craftsmanship. It seemed very fine to me. It is an artisanal product, high status. Oh, that's cool. Glad I didn't say it was cheap. How high status? Hard to say. Possibly very high. Yeah, like the emperors, huh? More water. Just sitting here. So the brooch is valuable? Most likely. Mistress surely does not intend to sell it. Well, that depends. I'm just messing with you. Can't go in the water. Can I look at the shoes and the book on the ground? That looks interesting, right? There's just a book sitting there. Whose book is that? And where did that helpful man go? Well, I mean, he wasn't that helpful, but he told us something that I didn't even write down in my journal. Now I'm questioning whether I even heard it. Huh. There's not many people tending all these crops. Plants are not like pigs. They do not require constant husbandry. Fair enough, fair enough. What do you know about pigs? Wait, I meet people. They are also livestock. What? Ugh. I stepped in something. Mud, mistress. Yeah, even more rice. Just lying around. I could scoop enough into my bag to feed an Elberethian family for a week. No one would even notice it was gone. Iox would notice. You think so? I mean, I guess we're going back to the ship. I guess we'll reply. Why can't everywhere be like this? Enough food, enough space, water to spare. Indeed, mistress. A musical cue for the statue, eh? Look at this thing. Beautifully crafted. Kind of. It's quite old. Oh, someone's carved something here. More glyphs. Let's go. Holy, baby. I can recognize that now. 2 holies. This one is a phrase run together. Holy water, holy. Right? That's the word for water. Short and simple and almost a pictogram. Check it off, baby. So, holy without the first part of it, huh? Now let's take a stab at that new word. Huh. So... yeah, I'm thinking that's got to be goddess. Because it's so close to holy, just without this first symbol. So what if the first symbol here means like adjective or like a? So holy literally means like a god or godlike. Holy water goddess. Yeah, maybe they have a pig god too, huh? I would expect pigs to be atheists, mistress. Why's that? Where does all the water here come from? There's a wellspring in the rock below us, mistress. The soil is permanently saturated by it. Well, surely not permanently. I mean, everything comes to an end eventually. Back to the ship, Six. We've done all we can here for now. This way, mistress. And so we left the warm, wet fields of Maersi. Sort of productive. I can't believe we talked with that guy. He told us that Janiki Renba blew up, and I don't know. Like, I'm not convinced, I guess. But still, I would have thought that warranted a journal page. Maybe we think he's lying to us. I'm not sure. The crystal in the brooch is the only lead we have left. We could otherwise sail to Iox and tell Miari what we've learned so far about Remba. Yep, or we could go to Elbereth, or we could go to that other place that we heard about, maybe. The market town that we've never visited before. There's a lot we can do, huh? I am quite certain in my analysis, mistress. The crystal at the heart of Renba's brooch comes from somewhere nearby. Somewhere on the edge of the cyclones. Oh, okay. Enough evidence collected to search for the source of the brooch crystal in the cyclones. Oof, never been that way. Sounds fun. No one has. Those are wild rivers. I wonder, what exactly did Renba discover? The dangers of sailing through a hurricane? I don't want whatever happened to Renba happening to us. I will do my best to keep you safe, mistress. But then again... I imagine Renba's robot said the same thing. That seems like a good place to end it for the day, and I'll be back maybe tomorrow with episode 2 of Heaven's Vault, where we will see if we can find the source of the brooch crystal. Could be nothing to do with Renba, of course, but we need every lead we can get. Till the next episode, y'all take care.